See, when I started school, college that is, I started off with this weird math and science kick, and I actually thought about becoming an engineer or a physicist, but I wasn't quite scientific enough or mathematically inclined enough to do that, so that didn't work out for me. But, when you're interested in math and science, you do what you think seems logical at the time. But, anyway, that didn't work out. Really scares you. In fact, all of Alfred Hitchcock's movies use all of Alfred Hitchcock. I did know I liked to write, and that I wanted to be a writer. So I took that math and science stuff and I applied it to journalism. I decided journalism was a, practical type of major to get. That's what I thought at the time. Anyway, the point is that I was told that I could probably make a great science writer. So I sort of focused on that. It's really like a monster movie or can't think what it's called. Like a disaster movie. That's what I'm trying to think of. Disaster movie. It's like, the thing was, to be a journalist, you really have to be more go-getting than I am. You have to be more assertive. I don't know. For some reason, it just didn't work out. It's like I told this friend of mine, a lawyer. I said I didn't see myself as Brenda Starr reporter. So I ended up actually going to grad school. I took history for a while. That was my minor. And I really love history. But then I ended up dropping out and going to law school because it seemed like the practical thing to do. And as usual, nothing's happening. Okay, so I practiced law for 9 years, more or less. And I really took it seriously, and I tried to be really good at what I was doing. And, the desire to write was just so strong. I ended up getting to know a freelance writer who had been a lawyer and I think an accountant. And she got me hooked up with a legal publisher who was looking for freelancers. So I started writing for them. And I loved it so much, I decided to close my office and simply become a freelance writer. And also a fiction writer. I was working on my fiction at the time. Nothing, of course. So while I was working on my freelance writing, I got to, when I would talk to people on the phone for some of my assignments, I often ended up getting referred to the information department, or the library, as it were, the corporate library. And I got to know corporate librarians by talking to them, and their work seemed so interesting, I actually decided to get a library degree. So, anyway, I think that's the ultimate degree for a person who is interested in everything. Library science. It's just so, you become such a good researcher as a result. So now here I am, I'm writing fiction, and I'm interested in filmmaking, and I'm interested in information science. And because I worked at the EPA, I worked at the EPA for a reason, because I'm into environmental protection. So it's like, which thing do I do? I feel like I can go in a million directions. And that's the problem with being a generalist. We live in a world of specialists now. Word to the wise. If you're on Pinterest, don't search on the words "you're weird." You may not like what you see.